Hello everyone, welcome to our Let's Play series of Enderal. This is Colonel RPG as usual, and I'm very happy that you're supposed to join me today in a mine. A mine! That's right, it's just a mine, and this looks prime for a trap. Well, there is indeed a trap. And I'm thinking it's this. Right there. Didn't trigger it. Will trigger it, of course. But not right now. And this cave had one vagrant and a bunch of guarding trolls. And we should find one of them up here. One of the guarding trolls. I think this is where I killed one of them. Let's see what that is. This does not look safe. Ah! Ah! Missed you there, little guy. It's fine. That's perfectly fine. I can sleep. And that takes care of it because... No, that's not fine. Because this game doesn't have durability. Oh, that's really not fine. I'm gonna die so hard. Well, that was that. Rip me. Isn't that how it goes? How the cool kids say it? Anyway, that's good. Let's get our weapon out. I think I might be able to avoid that just by going this way. Look at that. Yeah, there it is. It was hard to spot, actually. So, gas this and kill a wild mage. I see you. And oh, that's a gleamer dust mixer. We've seen some of these guys before. Oh no, that's bad. Please don't do that. Oh, you're so dead. I don't know how I'm still sneaking, because I'm pretty sure I clicked control, or I tapped control. But you now are getting arrows from everywhere. Like the bite of a flea, he says. Well, this flea is pretty much a thing that people say in movies, and that if I said, I'd be made to look really cool. What was that? That's good. Going back to my failure at swearing. Not really at the swearing part, but at sounding cool while swearing. That it requires, well, I don't know if it requires skill really. I guess it just requires you to have grown up in the right place, in a place that swears coolly. Alchemy bench. I shall indeed. Now, what shall I do? Well, I have bone meal. Bone meal is always a nice thing. Let's do this. Let's do... No, that's not good. Anyway, we're not gonna really worry about that right now, because we have all of these things. Okay. This is the fastest way of actually getting rid of your stuff. And I should really sell those salts. I don't know why they sometimes disappear, though. Like, what happens there? Why? Like, it shifts this. Okay. A little oil with salt. I don't know what it did. It did something. Sounds terrible. Back to your ears. Sure. And apparently these things hadn't been combined before. And they made a perfect potion, apparently, because there was three new effects, which means I knew about at least one of them, otherwise they wouldn't have showed up right there. And it means that it was a perfect potion, which is rare, actually. But that was what happened. Oh, I have some restore thing over here, and there it is. And now I could spend the rest, but I'm gonna spend the rest of the episode seeing potions show up. So I just better not. Let's just not do that. Got spare parts. Got some nails that we can't take. Moon sugar. What? What? We got moon sugar? Oh, of course we have moon sugar. Did they not? Wait a minute. Where's the guy that I killed? Down there. I didn't even open that. Hi, where are you? Down here. He's a gleamer dust mixer. That's not skooma. I don't know if you mix skooma. Do you mix skooma? You just... I don't know. Skooma is what makes... No, it's the other way. Yeah. Moon sugar makes... skooma. I think. I'm not very versed in the drugs of this setting. I'm gonna use you right there. And that's that. We got another spell. And I need to use summons. I know I need to use summons. Like a bear. That would make my life so much easier. I don't know. Oh, more moon sugar. Yeah, I was gonna say, I never know if there's actually things on these things. There were things on that thing this time around. Not on these ones. Frost salts. Lantern. Wine. Cool soundtrack. Everything that one might need. And I didn't go down there. I'm sneaking more out of habit than... Also out of control. Well, not because I'm out of control, but because because I'm sneaking, it means I walk. Basically, I walk at slightly faster speed than I would if I had walked, so... I think so. And clicking the walk key is sort of like this. Yeah, that's walking speed. So this is a little bit slower. Tiny little bit slower. Unless it's not, and I got the perk already. Because there's a perk for that. Am I the only one who kind of hates it? And kind of loves it, for sure, but kind of hates it. But kind of loves it, really loves it, but kind of hates it that so many new games have perks in them. Am I the only one? I mean, I'm playing Enderal here, so maybe you are not like I am. That's a troll over there. It's not a hairy person. It's not a person with a troll jacket. It is one of the guarding trolls. I'm pretty sure I'm missing one of them, because I killed one. And I don't remember where it is. 2 arrows to the back. Get the troll fat. Adapt Book of Sneaking. I think I might need that. Tanning rack. Not really interested. Cheese wheels. Plural. I don't know why. Why was it plural? Oh, look at how close we are to leveling up. Oh, there's still potions. Yeah, we might... Nah, we gained so little experience from mixing potions. It is a little bit of experience, though, so it is nice. Don't get me wrong. I'm really glad we get experience from that. I think they did a fantastic job, actually, with the experience system. It's a challenge, though. Like a setting like this, a series of games like this, an engine built for that series from the ground up. And the design paradigms and all that sort of stuff, and they made a system where you learn with experience points that works. That works really, really well. Really, really well. Bethesda really should take note on so many things. But not like they did with the Frost Harbor? No. What's the other harbor that they did? The harbor. You guys know what I'm talking about? Well, if you don't, I don't know either. So, I don't know. But I do know. So jumping. No. Where? No, this is not where we were. Shh. It's fine. Is this where we were? Yes. Don't scare me. This is where we were. And this is, yeah. Yeah. We were over there. Right? Well, let's give it a try. There's nobody else over here, so leaping is fine. Yeah, good. Thank you. No waste of time. Lovely. I would have preferred a ladder that you would open. So, yeah. Okay. We're done here. This is the main entrance, I think. The one that we didn't take, because we went through the other one. Yeah, we went through the one that didn't have a door. This one is upstairs. Good. Okay, now from here, I think we might have some stuff around. Some, like, ruins or whatever. I think, like, you know, places on the map. Around here. I led them to the light, I alone. From unknown. Well, don't you think that's a pretty important thing to say? It's not like saying... I'm trying to think of, like, meaningful things that people have said throughout history. And I can't think of any for right now. Why? Like a thing... It's like saying a thing that, that affects... Like, it's something that affects everyone. And then you don't know who said it. Like, when in peace, prepare for war, for example. Sure, go with that. That's not necessarily how I feel about the subject. Also, where's my bed? Oh, there he is. Okay. But let's see. That should be enough. But like, it doesn't matter who said it. I think it was Titus. But anyway, it doesn't matter who said it. I alone brought them to the light is a pretty important thing. If you don't know who said it, that makes right? It feels like it's the unknown bit that's they really know who it was. They just don't know the name. It feels like that's what is going on there. But anyway, we got wolves. My arch nemesis. Also known as the worst thing in the world. In this world. I don't think I hit that. Oh no! Okay. That was lucky. Does that wolf not know where I am? I don't think that wolf knows where I am. There it is. Okay. Good. And we're not getting experience anymore. Fantastic. And we got like like 500 experience. That's not too bad. Anyway, where are we going? So we are currently completely in the wrong place because I really want to go to that Myra Tower and then go around. There were things over there that I wanted to get. I could follow the road, but I want to see. Yeah, I'm gonna follow the road. It's raining, and we didn't follow the road, so maybe we're gonna find nice stuff. It did happen on the Goldblum coast, I think it was, which basically what happened is we followed the road and nice things happened. But we've been around here already, so like this stuff we don't need to visit because we visited already. Just stuff that probably I missed, like seagulls. Should I? Of course. Huh? No experience. No, I got one. One experience. That's acceptable. Maybe. That's not acceptable. Oh no, two of you. That really isn't. That is really bad. Okay. Oh. Okay. I got cheese. Don't have soup. But cheese is okay. Yeah. Ah, sweet. Sweet thing. Oh, by the way. Well, if you're watching this, I don't know. I haven't committed yet. So I'm not going to say anything. How about cheese? There's something I was going to say about cheese. But I'm not going to say anything. So we have a few... yeah, there's places we've been to already. But there's also places we haven't been to, as you can see over there. Now, that makes sense, because it's all the Myriad thing, the complex around the Myriad. And I kind of don't want to go there right now, because I'm still doing quests in arcs, and we still haven't explored everything there. But I do want to go to that tomb, because tombs are, you can do tombs, fine. But cities, well, that's a whole new experience, isn't it? It's a whole new adventure. Okay. That's why I was really excited back when Fallout 3 was still under development, and people didn't really... Back when nobody really knew about what Fallout 3 was gonna be, I heard a rumor. I don't remember who it was. I think it was in the RPG Codex forums. Somebody... Because at that time, people were talking with directly... Well, some people were talking directly with Bethesda regarding the future of Fallout. Well, look at that. They have silver, not Quicksilver. I don't know what that was. Huh. Something happened there. I don't know. But yeah, back then, some people were talking directly with Bethesda about the game. Or apparently they were, and the rumors later came to kind of be confirmed. This sounds terrible. Oh, that's not too bad. That's really not too bad. And we're getting into a different area altogether. Because look at the weather. This is looking like a terrible place to be. Huh. Yeah, later, basically, I think they really were talking to Bethesda, and I don't know what happened inside Bethesda. But one of the things they said, I think it was that. I might be mistaken. It's been like, what, 12 years now? But one of the things they said was that the next Elder Scrolls game, and this was after Oblivion was out, so they were already doing Skyrim, or I guess pre-production of Skyrim, because that's how it works. They said that next Elder Scrolls game was going to be just a wall city, a single city, the size of the map of Cyrodiil, or slightly smaller, or something. This was just the rumors, of course, so who knows. They would do a single city, the whole game based around the city, and that was what we read, or that's what we heard. And in my head, let's see, Ice Claw, there it is. In my head, that was going to be the best. That was gonna be the best thing ever, because it just forces you as a game developer to just, first off, you need to have so many characters, because there's like, it's a city, it's so many people, and you don't, I mean, characters in Skyrim, there's already plenty of characters, and you don't really complain that they all say the same thing. I don't know what that T-posing is all about, but yeah, you don't really complain about the lack of character, because, you know, you're not really talking with everybody and just trying to do that. That's one of the big reasons why they added the Radiant AI in Oblivion, which just terrible. But I mean, it was better than what they had, so I guess, well, say it was better. It did have its downsides, but still. I was really looking forward to that. I think mostly because at that time, this was right around the time I started having internet, and just playing more in general. I don't know how I'm gonna get to that tomb. Playing more in general, and at that time I was playing through fighting fantasy books. I think it is fighting fantasy. I don't remember the name because it's all in Portuguese, the books I was reading and playing. The first one that I played was Forest of Doom. That was the second book. The first one I don't know. I don't think I ever played the first one. But one of my cousins had the Forest of Doom, and along with other ones. And the first one that I bought for myself. Oh man, I'm having trouble here. I'm sorry, guys. I'll figure it out. No, I won't, because it's totally inaccessible. So let's not bother with that. Let's go this way. Yeah, there's wolves. They're probably very, very close to me. It's a shame I can't see them. Animal detect needs to be a thing for me. I think I might have it, actually. Sneak attack and a kill. And I think that was a critical as well. And of course the other guy noticed. Huh. He's looking at the arrow. Smart little bud. Yeah, that's good. And the first book I bought was City of Thieves, I believe. I believe that's what it was called. Can't hit that guy. And City of Thieves was an interesting book because it was also inside a whole city, and you came in through by boat, which is kind of reminiscent of how Dagger's Fall starts, where you crash in a boat. Let's see, get all that stuff. And there's this whole city, and then basically you just go through the city and make a map for yourself if you want to know where you are, and just, you know, go back to shops and all that sort of stuff. It's a pretty cool thing. If you've never played Fighting Fantasy, I really recommend it. It's not, as far as I can tell, not as good as I played Sorcery. Steve Jackson's Sorcery? I played Sorcery, the video game, here on the channel, so you can go and see that. That's also based on a book, and it's kind of directly lifted off a book like that. And I think actually Steve Jackson started off as a companion of Fighting Fantasy, and they just sort of a companion, a co-writer, I suppose, of Fighting Fantasy, and just sort of dropped it to make his own thing or something. I'm not really sure. But what I do know is that the game is way more complex and way more detailed than any of the Fighting Fantasy books were. It's just really, really deep. Really, really cool. I really liked it. But they What was I saying? Why did I start comparing it to other things? Anyway, basically, it was a simple city, but it was a huge city, and that was really, really cool. I really enjoyed that, and I had that in my mind when I started hearing rumors about Skyrim. And wouldn't it be cool? I guess that's my point. Because I started talking about this because of something that I was talking about. So I guess there's no point apart from just wouldn't it be cool if they made an Elder Scrolls game that just said it's just a big city. Imagine just a big city and them figuring out the whole collecting junk thing, because they really need to come to terms with that, because it's not okay. It's not okay. This game actually does things very well. And I'm talking about like a big city, not the size of Arx. I'm talking a big city the size of a city. Because Arx isn't the size of a city. I mean, it is, sort of. But it's not the size of a city as it would be a capital, like Paris or like London. Of course. This is why I sneak, guys. This is why. I kind of wanted to avoid being shot there. In the head. Stay straight through. Again. Seems like you are dead. I don't know what. Oh, it's a vagrant. Oh. Very well camouflaged. Yes. There's this one enemy in Diablo 2 that I call... This is very funny. I always find it very funny. I'm gonna remove all the joke out of the joke so I make it more funny. Not because you're gonna laugh, but because you're gonna understand why it's funny. And it makes it more funny. There's a certain enemy in Diablo 2 that I call Rakanichu Ah. And the reason why I call it Rakanichu Ah is because they actually say their name. Well, it's not actually their name. They call it Fallen and other things. Because there's like 5 tiers and a 6th one. It's like, anyway, one of their bosses is called Rakanichu, and I call them Rakanichu Ah because they say Rakanichu. It's like Rakanichu Ah. But the ah isn't like a war cry or something. It's them dying because they die so fast. So it's like Rakanichu Ah. The would be my grunt of attacking them, because I always play a barbarian, and barbarians grunt when they use their abilities, not when they attack normally. So I guess it could be just the smack of the sword. The sound design of Diablo 2 for the barbarian is a very interesting sound design, because every single attack is a grunt, and they have specific grunts, and it's not always the same grunt. So they had to come up... Ooh, written paper. I'll talk about the grunts in a little bit. Burak. We have... What is this? Pathologic? Go away. We have scouted the Whisperwood. Or no, Wispwood. I know you don't really dare to go there, but Eastern, not far from the old ritual site of the Steel Crab... Excuse the hiccup. Of the Steel Crabs are the lake. We've discovered a glow pother workshop of the Ralata in a cave. Imagine all the pennies we could get for that. Yeah, these guys don't know how to write with commas and things. The Ralata protect the spot with mercenaries. We are more skilled than you. You need a majority and train your folks. Yeah, we got in there. And it's really cool. That's really cool that it's all typoed. I think it's executed pretty well. It could be better executed, but I can't complain because it's so rare. So rare in video games where you have like something properly typoed. And that was actually pretty good. So... while I can see the improvements, the possible improvements, I can also see all the possible terribleness that could have happened. So that's pretty good. It's so rare because usually you're gonna see something written, and it's gonna be like all accents and things like y'all or things. And if you look at like the professional people that are not very good with the whole writing business, and that also have accents, and you look at their writing, you can't tell their accent, because of course you can't tell their accent. That's not how it works. Accents don't work like that. I'm gonna go to that tomb if he kills me, and he probably will. But anyway. Ooh, I see that. I see what I'm supposed to do. Anyway, back to the grunts, because isn't that lovely? Isn't that a lovely subject of conversation? I know, I'm fun at parties. I swear I am. Especially if I start talking about this stuff. Because that's when people start mocking me. And I'm like, yes, I hate you all because you don't like proper games. Anyway, so the grunts of barbarians There's like 3 of them. Okay, I don't trust this. There's like 3 of them for each ability. I'm gonna save. That's how I don't trust this. It's a wild mage, most likely. That died too fast. Nope, that wasn't a kill. Also, I didn't look at the... I don't know who that was. 120 experience is a good sign. I didn't look at the health bar. But it probably wasn't. Is it the first time? No. It's not the first time we kill somebody by mistake. Sorry. Oh boy. Entropy mage. I was trying to process. Is that some... Who's that? What? Anyway, the grunts. The grunts. So basically like concentrate, which is one of the attack skills. Wild witch. Oh, they're getting even worse. Rather than wild mages. Please, no! Oh, no. Oh, awesome, awesome, awesome. Well, we'll see if we can cast our next weapon. So basically, concentrate has 3 grunts, so it'd be like, depending on your attack speed. And this is all that you hear as you play Diablo 2 as a barbarian. This is what you hear. That's just the truth of the matter. It's gonna be what you hear, and that's one thing, and we're talking about a tree of skills that has like, I don't know how many attack skills we have, but at least 10, and probably more. So they had to come up with grunts that are distinctive enough from each other. Are you guys not? Well, they are named, so I'm hoping that they aren't necessary for quests or anything. They don't seem to be. The Wild Witch and Entropy Mate. No, don't do that. So yeah, that's the story. That's the story of the grunts, and they do that for the war cries as well. That sound like they are pooping, and they do that for the other one that I don't remember what the other skill. Oh, it's passive, so they don't do that. They don't do that for anything else. But it's just grunts, and it's brilliant, and it's the class I play as Diablo 2. Anyway, let's try this. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Another level up. I told you it was gonna be another 2 levels up, or level ups. Anyway, we have this thing to look forward to in the next episode, because we're out of time for the day. So I'm Colonel RPG, and this has been Enderal. I really hope you've enjoyed it, and again, with weird conversations about weird things. And I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, or if you didn't, leave a comment down below. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like if you want to see the next episode come out sooner rather than later. And that's that. Bye-bye.